Hey everybody, Reaper here, out of the hospital. Uh, it's just bandaged up now. I gotta start trying to walk on it and get better, so that's the update on that. This was the 55 where the koi and my goldfish originally were. And like I said, I was going to do plants and so forth, and I did, but kind of forgot about it. And then we went to Dallas and got back, and it was a real mess. And I have to get the filter working proper. It's not. So we've been doing that. Dawn already pulled out the other day. That's why it's really low. And then she just scraped off a bunch more. And you can see it just sitting down there. So we're going to get all of this cleaned up here. That's my first project since I'm back. And once we get all that cleaned up, then we're going to go ahead, fill it back up. The plants are doing all right. Everything's doing all right. There's that one snail that was in here or no, there's several snails in here. But there was one shrimp that came out of somewhere, and he's still over there. But that boat front we have, that 38 in the front, that has all the shrimp and snails and all the other stuff. We're going to start grabbing the snails and a bunch of the shrimp and get them over to here as our cleaners. And Big Rich has been holding on to some guppies for like ever. So I'll be getting them the next time I go out. We'll slap them in here too, and that'll help the system get up and running. In the meantime, Dawn's been doing a lot this year. We've gotten a bunch of plans from Rich, who also donated a bunch to OFR, and you've seen that. And you've seen the video of his house and how it went. So Dawn, and right here, I'll show this one only. But that's that beautiful bamboo one that he gave us. And so I'm going to turn the camera over to Dawn, and I'll lie, I'm going to show one more. All right, this is another Madagascar, I believe, dragon. But what we're going to do, Dawn wants to do, is we're going to put it in a smaller pod. It doesn't need near as big, or ceramic. We're going to put it right in the corner there. And that way it can grow right in this corner here. In the meantime, I'm going to pass this over to Dawn, and she's going to go around and give you an update on all the plants. If this is a little shaky, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold it as steady as I can. All right, baby. Show them your plants.
All right. Well, this one right here I got sitting up here because it likes humidity. This is an asparagus fern, which also we got from Rich, and it's doing really good. Actually grown quite a bit since I put it up there, so I'm happy there. And this is like all my cactuses, my jades, not all of them, but I got them all grouped together right there. Mr. Buddha Man in the back. And this one's getting really tall. It's way up there, and you can see outside, people. Winter is coming. We're supposed to actually get about a ½ inch of snow tonight, and it looks like it too. These right here, these little air plants, I actually found at Walmart. They were 25 cents a piece, sitting outside. And I know they had at least 50, 75 different plants out there, and they would not mark them down, and they just left them out there to freeze. And it's really bummed me out. Let's see.
Did you give any of those plants to Rich?
I gave him some of those air plants. Gave him some air plants, and I gave him some my spider plants. And I let them root out really good, so you could just put them in the tanks. They actually have babies coming out of them. These are just a little bit of this and that, another air plant. A couple little decorations I didn't take down yet. They sort of look good up there. I might just leave them. This is, I don't even know what this is, but Vince liked it, and I've been trying to keep it alive. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure if it's a weed or a tree. Rooting this little baby, Chinese evergreen. My orchids. One day, I've never gotten one to bloom yet, but one day they will. I know it. Just various little plants I got tucked here and there. There's my what I call my hot plant. That little piece I found on the floor at Home Depot, I think. That thing's just huge. My queen of the night. She's doing really good. She was almost dead when somebody gave it to me last year, I think. And then my spooky baby face. This one has so many different colors. It probably is not going to come through as well because there's no sun shining today, but she's a pretty little baby. This is another little wandering dew here. Different kind. Actually produces flowers here. It's pretty, isn't it? Just one little flower and it don't last very long. But here's my Christmas cactus. Well, really Thanksgiving cactus, not Christmas cactus. But it already gave me a bloom, everybody. Look at that. The first of many, many blooms. Oh, and there's Barnaby. Say hi, Barnaby. There you are. Barnaby don't like it when I'm on the phone. He gets jealous, just like a little kid. So, these are the plants I got going in the fish room. I haven't really decorated it yet, but that's because Vince keeps getting hurt. And then I gotta baby him. Alright, we can go in here. Add some more plants. Oh, and fireball. Keeps you warm on a winter's night. Here's more plants. This actually, I got this container here from Big Rich. It really was to house a filter, but I use it for decoration for my plants. A couple more little snake plants. I need to group them all together. This is my poor little avocado plant. I did not do well by that baby, but she'll be okay. Looks a little like a stick plant. And just various, my Chinese evergreen, I think it's something like that. Anyway, it's just so big. I need to put it in a hanging pot because look how big that thing is. That's another get around to it project. So everybody's growing really, really good. A couple little babies I got growing in the pot. Even though I couldn't save the plants from Walmart, I did take a couple little pinches of various plants. I have no idea what they are, but I can't save them all, but the ones that I did save, I'm sure are happy. I'll have to go in the other room because that's where I have my big plants. I can't fit them out here yet. Like I say, too much going on lately. We went to Dallas and you know, Vince got hurt again. But there's my peace lily. Isn't she a monster? She is just absolutely beautiful. I'm part of a group, Plant Hobbyist, and I put a picture out of this plant, and I got like 250, almost 300 hits on that because she's so beautiful. And look at these flowers. They're just huge. Like, here's my hand. Let's see if I can do this. So it's almost as big as my hand. And I got 1, 2, 3 flowers so far. This is my poinsettia tree. She's pretty big. she's also pouting, but she's coming back. And she'll bloom half the winter for me. And then we start all over again in the spring. Like I say, my poor angel. All those yellow leaves are gonna come down, but then she'll give me more.
Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed the update on what's going on with the tanks and the plants here. I should be able to get back to OFR in a day or two and resume what I have been. And I just want to clear up and say one thing. Big Rich had nothing to do with this. I see the complaints and this and that. He should be doing this and that. Big Rich had nothing to do with this. I volunteered to go out and do this. And he's my friend, and I just helped. What I thought I was going to do was, I knew I had to bring in the tropicals and get them into where Josh had planned, but I surprised him. I told him I was going to get them. I should have went in and said, we got them. We're going to put them back there. I seen the lights. I think there's a good spot so far. I didn't know Josh put that mail in there. It was my fault, and accidents can happen, period. So it did happen. But Rich had nothing to do with it, and I hear people saying he should pay me and this and that. Nobody would even know me if it weren't for Big Rich. He's the one who gave me the opportunity to take over the second channel, and I make all the money from it. He doesn't get a penny. I get it all. So if it weren't for him, you guys wouldn't even know me or heard of me. So, you know, I mean, I might have been a guest on some of the shows and stuff, but he's done so much for me. You have no idea. He's my bro, man. He's my best friend. I got his back. He's got my back. So for those of you who think he doesn't take care of me or this and that, please, you got it all wrong, man. We are just fine. So other than that, we'll try and get back on schedule and get some things going. We got a big weekend coming, so a lot of things are being prepped for that. Getting people ready for the OCA, which is like 2 blocks away from OFR, and we're going to have a lot of tours going on, this and that and the other. So any of you guys that'll be around or into the Cleveland area, come check it out. In the meantime, subscribe, share, hit that like, and we'll go deeper with the Reaper.